Well, I just took the little bike out for, I don't know how far I went, not too far. Just about 30 miles. I was out there for about an hour or so, though. I was stop and go traffic. And you can see the flag up there. Now, that's not without a light on it, me putting another light on it. That's just from the light that's pointing up at it. Pretty wild, huh? Looks pretty good. That's a small flag, too. 5x8. So, and I got my little devil girl on there too. Got one over there. Got one here. Devil mama. So, I was wearing my colors with the freedom patch and flying the flag in the back there. See? Pretty cool, huh? Getting some kind of attention out here, so I figured it was a little late out, so I don't know what the hell time it is. Yeah, it's almost midnight, so freaking might use the indoor elliptical for a little while. So everything seems to be okay on the bike, but I'm still a little afraid to take it on longer trips. I want to go out to the flagpole up at White Springs, which is on I-75 north of I-10. It's pretty close to Georgia. It's about 100 miles from me almost. Like I'm pretty far up in Florida, but I'm not close to Georgia. I mean that flag in White Springs is not far from Georgia at all. So, and I'm wearing the colors, and I got to do some more stuff here yet. And yeah, I feel good riding around. I figured I want to get as much exposure as possible out there with the colors showing. Don't be afraid, you know. Don't be fearful. Don't be timid. And everything's a risk. If you don't take a risk, guess what? You're never going to win, right? I mean, you don't want to take foolish risk, but you want to take. You just can't cower and hide and be like, oh, heritage, not hate. Yeah, right. It's anti-communism, really. What the hell? That's what it is. That's why they don't like it. The control freaks don't like it. So, anyway, of course, when they pull in, my kitty cats get scared. So, yeah, the bike's pretty good. And I threw a coat of clear over here on the side. There's a little rust here and stuff. I just cleaned it off with some, what do you call that? Awesome cleaner. Just double clear coated it right over the freaking sticker and stuff. And I said, well, that looks good. You know, you don't know the difference, really. People get too nitpicky. I can make anything look good with a spray can. It depends on how you apply it, you know. That actually looks like somebody did a metal flake job on it. You know what that is? That is just some plain blue paint. Then I take some silver and I dust it over it. And actually, there's some ghost flames in here. See them? Just two colors of plain old blue. And dust some silver over it so it looks like metal flake. Then I melt the clear over the silver. It's my 3.8 Mustang gas tank for my Sporty. So I got some range. So, yeah, I'm getting a patch out there. So, to tell you the truth, you know, I wish all motorcycle, I know this is Mechanized Cavalry, it's MC, it's not a motorcycle club, right? It's a heritage thing. But, I wish, you know, speaking of motorcycle clubs, I wish all motorcycle clubs would join together against a common enemy called government, excess government, actually, let's call it that, non-constitutional government. And you know, instead of playing games and fighting each other and for territory and shit, and you know what I mean, because you know what happens, gives the other guys an excuse for having a job, right? If you get really honorable about it, you know, that flag looks good, man. Get really honorable about it, you can turn it to a real force of positive, positive force, actually. So, we always call this the flag of honor, and I call those the colors of honor. And I fly the flag of honor on the back of this little sporty, which is not that little, but just right, actually. Kind of easy to get around. You can actually push the damn thing if you need to. You can back it up with foot power, Ain't 1,000 pounds, only like 500. So, anyway, it's a nice little ride. And it's pretty warm out here. Rain stopped, so I figured I'd bring it out. Little Christmas lights out here. See Christmas lights out there, the 3 deer down there. Looks all good, man. See them? It's a 3 deer with a green light. All them lights out there. You got the SCV over here. Actually, this organization is more than heritage. It's about espousing the principles that America was founded upon, and in effect, that's why the Marxists hated. It's not like for a political party, because there is no political party that's worth a shit. To tell you the truth, there's only individual politicians that get it and do it the right way. And basically both parties are a bunch of bullcrap, man. It's not about politics, but it's about the principles that this country was founded on. So, that's why I take it serious, man. And I'm not going to shy away from, being all politically correct and all that garbage. I don't care. So, yeah, Confederate everything over here, man. So, but before I take this bike out longer, I want to keep taking it out for these little rides, 25 to 50 miles, whatever, and keep testing shit, make sure everything's cool. So I know that's not a really long ride, but it's still a couple 100 miles round trip before I go do that one. And yeah, just feel good to be out there riding with the colors, with the flag too. Because, people see it. They see it. And they know there's still some of us around, you know what I mean? And of course, Roscoe P. Coltrane would approve of this message. Now, if all sheriffs were like him, not like the one down there in Broward, so we need Roscoe P. Coltrane down there in Broward County, right? And of course, I got my Cooter's Garage Dixie motor oil, all that wonderful stuff. Beautiful flag up there. So, anyway, felt good riding, man. Really did.